Alright guys, what's up? This is like take 4 of this video. It's like midnight, my brain is crapping out. But I did a video earlier about Snap and these like white guys not being, being equipped enough or qualified enough to work for ICE, which the qualifications aren't like that crazy, especially since they've been lowered by Trump. But I actually came back after watching my video again, and I came back to the source that I used for that video, this NBC article, and man, this thing is hilarious. I feel like a piece of shit because I was in a hurry earlier. I didn't have time to read the article in full, but man, I wish I had. Man, it would have made the video even better. But anyways, man, we got to read this. Like just like I said, bear with me. My brain is functioning like 25% capacity. Just please, I just hope we can get through this. There's some fun shit. How like dumb these guys are. Fat. All right. Officials said there's growing concern that in the Trump administration's race to expand the number of ICE agents to 10,000 by the end of the year, the agency could miss red flags in the backgrounds of some new recruits and inadvertently hire them. There is absolutely concern that some people are slipping through the cracks, the current DHS official said. The official said many of the issues that have been flagged during training surfaced only because the recruits admitted they didn't submit to fingerprinting or drug testing. What? Why would you admit you didn't do that? That's crazy. Like, too honest. That's a lot of integrity for ICE. What about the ones who didn't admit, the official said? The Department of Homeland Security told NBC News in a statement that most of the new recruits are former law enforcement officers and former ICE officers who go through a different process. The figures you referenced are not accurate and reflect a subset of candidates in initial basic academy classes. DHS shows. So when Trisha McLaughlin's lips are moving, she's lying. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading her lies. Okay, the Atlantic reported this week on the struggles some ICE recruits have had with meeting the agency's physical fitness. Not just physical, it's academic as well. The broader scope of some issues and specific data haven't been previously reported. ICE has been under pressure from the White House to increase hiring, with the funding from Congress designated in the sweeping tax and spending bill that Trump signed into law on July 4th. It has frequently lagged behind the White House's arrest goal of 3,000 per day, which it has attributed to a lack of staffing. Right? It's not lack of staffing. You're just fucking stupid and unqualified, incompetent. As part of the effort, ICE shortened the training at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center in Georgia from 13 weeks to 8. Oh boy. The training was later shortened to 6 weeks. Man, these guys are so fucking dumb. Have you ever questioned why DEI really exists? Because there's not enough qualified white guys out there. You need guys like me with good brains and good bodies that can actually fucking do shit. Damn, bro. This is pathetic. They had to lower from 13.8 to 6. What next? Just a week-long course? What next? Drawing some shit with a crayon? God, I hate stupid people. And working in the federal government is a disgrace. Recruits also are supposed to attest that they can pass ICE's physical fitness test, which includes sit-ups, pull-ups, running half a mile in under 14 minutes and 25. Half a mile in 14 minutes? They can't do that? That's nothing. Darius Reeves, who recently left his position as ICE Field Office Director in Baltimore, said he believes the agency's August 6th decision to waive age limits, so older people can join has led to more recruits failing the physical test. Man, now we're about to start having some fun. This article's about to get fun, baby. Are you ready? I haven't had this much fun in a while. Let me have my fun. I don't hate these people. And I'm not alone. If you're watching this, it's like you hate these people. These new recruits are dropping like flies. Reeves said in an interview after having spoken with colleagues seeking to bring new hires into the agency, and rightly so, it makes sense. We're going to drop the age requirements. Of course it's going to happen. This guy's smart. I'm glad he got out. Nearly half of new recruits who arrived for training at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center over the past 3 months were later sent home because they couldn't pass the written exam. Oh, this is genetic superiority, huh? And you might be thinking, Kush, how do you know a majority of these applicants are white? Man, are you kidding me? First, it's got to be. First of all, they're the majority of the country. Who do you think is working, applying to go work in the field for ICE? You think it's not white guys? It's mostly Proud Boys and white nationalists. Shit. Like, who the fuck else would it be? I saw the lines at the recruitment centers. There's like a few Latinos, like these like pick-me guys, but most of it's like white guys. Hardly any black guys at all. Black dudes don't really work for ICE like that. Like more National Guard, if anything, you see in the streets these days. Okay, anyways. The the academic requirements include an exam in which officers are allowed to consult. What, they can use their book? Man, these guys are dumb. You can use book and notes, and you still failed half of them. Man, you just smack some sense in these idiots. I don't condone violence. I'm just saying, I figuratively, these guys are nuts. Like, they shouldn't be doing anything. You probably put a helmet on them. Gee, and keep the glue away from them. Gee, is that ableist? I don't give a shit. All right, in which officers are allowed are allowed to consult their textbooks and notes at the end of a legal course on the Immigration and Nationality Act and the Fourth Amendment, which outlines when officers can and can't conduct searches and seizures. They couldn't even pass that. They're like, yeah, I just want to snatch up that immigrant. I don't know anything about the Fourth Amendment. I just snatch up immigrant. A slightly smaller group were dismissed because they failed the physical fitness test or had medical challenges. I'm reading fast. I'm trying to get this over with, guy. I got to get back to my football game, but man, I hope y'all having fun with this too. Some of those sent home had made it clear on their applications that they couldn't meet ICE's physical requirements, but were sent to training anyway. What? Why would you want guys who can't, man? Fewer than 10 of the new recruits were dismissed because ICE training leaders learned from them during the training program that they had pending criminal charges or failed their drug tests or otherwise considered safety concerns. Safety concerns? Like child molesters and shit? Man. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound good. Safety concern? Like, if you consider a person a safety concern, what does it make you think of? I think like a sex offender. The three sources said ICE's Human Resources Office is overwhelmed with more than 100. I'm sure it is, and these people are fucking perverts, abusers, and fucking just your run-of-the-mill dumb white guys. More than 150,000 new applicants who have applied since ICE began offering $50,000 signing. Oh yeah, I got just desperate people. The HR office is rushing to clear new recruits, which they believe is leading to mistakes. Like, I don't know about you, if I'm hired, I wouldn't want desperate people. I wouldn't want to have to lure and entice them in with $50,000 signing bonus. I want people that want to be there and want to learn and do it the right way, like Joe Biden had, like Barack Obama had. Barack Obama, his ICE, people call him the deporter in chief. His ICE was the most well-oiled machine this country's ever seen. That's the model. And he did it in a humane way. Not this shit. He had to separate families. He didn't just hastily throw out people doing yard work. Like, he threw out criminals. They're trying to push everyone through. The vetting process is not what it should be, said the former DHS officials with knowledge of the agency's hiring. The current DHS official likened the pressure on ICE's human resources employees to clear recruits to asking them to pull a rabbit out of a hat. There you go. This thing's a disaster waiting to happen. Fuck ICE, abolish ICE. But if we have to have ICE, Barack Obama's the model, not this bullshit.